After 5 rotations, LSU and Penn State have completed their scoring 193s. Georgia and UCLA figure to battle it out for the title. Alabama has a chance, and Florida moving up ever so slightly. Now Florida will be on vault. Alabama on bars, Georgia on beam, UCLA on floor. LSU and Penn State, as we mentioned, have a bye. So it all comes down to this final rotation, and Georgia on the balance beam, and here's Kinsey Rowe.
And they are really doing a great job here on balance beam so far. Scores in the 9-8 range. But more important, just solid as can be. Very confident. Look at that landing.
Yeah, Vexler got a 9.825. Sapinar got a 9.875.
Sure, this is exactly what Suzanne Jochum was hoping for with Kinsey Rowe. She didn't get to compete all last year and had really only competed in 2 meets in her final year in high school. And so she was really untested in competition. Very nice work. Oh, little problem on the landing, but the rest of the team was very, very solid.
Suzanne Jochum raves about Kinsey Rowe. Alabama has been lighting it up on bars so far. This is Reagan Tomasek.
This is just a great final rotation. Everybody is doing their job.
Kinsey Rowe got a 9.85. Superior score for Georgia.
Good clean form on a double tuck front.
So that's 4 solid performances for Alabama. Bird got a 9.75. Rosa got a 9.75. Sterner got a 9.8.
I'm very proud of you. Great move.
And now Reagan Tomasek hits. Back to the balance beam. Cassie Bear.
She's been such an integral part of Georgia's success throughout her career. Gymnastics has so many aspects of it. Flexibility, coordination, dynamics, power, strength.
How about mental toughness?
Absolutely. It's incredible when it all comes together.
Historically, Georgia's had some troubles with their beam work. But so far, here, they look great.
What you call attack beam. They're all so aggressive. #1 rule in really hitting beam is to not be afraid to be aggressive and go after it. Whoa, little balance check.
Last year, UCLA defeated Georgia for the national championship by a 1/10 of a point. The Bruins hitting on beam, averaging a 9.9.
Good landing on the dismount. Oh, they have to be excited.
So Georgia revving it up here in the late going. We're in the 6th and final rotation. Alabama back on bars. Natalie Barrington.
One of the best bar workers Alabama's ever had. Two-time All-American. Look at the form. It's so pretty.
Bear got a 96.75. Cassie Bear.
Whoop. She covered that just a little bit. Covered it pretty smoothly. Not bad. I've seen her do a better routine. You can tell by the reaction. It wasn't quite her stuff.
Well, Barrington a 96.75 for Barrington. Now the UCLA Bruins, a team to be reckoned with. Ani Willis on floor.
UCLA needs a giant score, and even then, I don't know that it can help them enough. Pull back up.
Wow.
I'm tired for her. That's definitely an early season mistake. You see her legs just kind of gave out. The technique was there, the legs weren't. People don't realize because they're dancing and they're smiling that floor exercise is hard. It takes a lot of wind. You've got to get the endurance down so that when you land your final tumbling run, legs don't just give away. She's a little over-rotated. But when the endurance is really there, I mean really there, she could have probably taken that in stride.
First meet of the year for 4 of these teams, including UCLA. Back to the beam, and Corey Fritzinger. Georgia has not fallen. They have not bobbled. They have 5 solid scores, and this could be the icing on the cake. Willis got a 9.45. That fall costing her.
They have to be careful with Alabama. Alabama's probably going to pass them.
It seems to be a 3-way race now. Georgia, UCLA, and Alabama.
Solid routine. And this one was such good form. Perfect to the end.
SEC beam champ, she comes through, and Georgia celebrating. The UCLA trying to hang in. Jamie Dancher with her floor exercise.
And this is always a crowd favorite. just oozes with raw talent. She is so powerful. Technique is so strong. Boy, this is a gymnast who could vie for her top all-around in the country if she'll do beam again. Right now, she's really doing 3 events. Not quite ready to get up on the beams. Been competing at a very high level of intense pressure, competing at the Olympic Games and the trials.
Dancer gets a 9.925, but apparently it is not enough.
In advance, you know the Gators are always looking to provide you the best entertainment at each of their events.
Suzanne Jochman watching Dancer.
And watching a great routine, but it alone is not enough. Georgia just did their job and more on bounce beam.
So the Georgia Gym Dogs have won the 2002 Super 6 Challenge, and they do it on the toughest event in gymnastics. 6 hits on beam. We're going to come back. We'll talk to the winner, Suzanne Jochman. She may not be number 2 anymore.
Changing your glasses changes you. Now at LensCrafters, get a complete pair, including super scratch-resistant DuraLens for $99. Get a new look now for only $99. Are you lucky enough to need glasses? Hurry, offer ends soon.
Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. And little man, little Lola wants you. You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Whoa, give in.
So, how was Florida?
Nice.
A lot of pretty girls on the beach?
Yep.
Probably wearing bikinis, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty girls in bikinis.
Now you can fly Southwest Airlines for just $39 to $99 each way when you purchase by January 28th. So get packing.
You are now free to move about the country.
Hello?
Collect calls.
Did you use 1-800-COLLECT?
1-800-COLLECT presents Ava Save-A-Lot, starring in the most horrifying movie ever. I know you're not calling me with 1-800-COLLECT.
What kind of twisted mind wouldn't want me to save $1 or $2? It's so easy. What a nightmare.
1-800-COLLECT. Save $1 or $2.
Now get the Wall Street Journal delivered for 8 weeks at just 38 cents a day, a 50% savings. Call now 800-553-4400. That's 800-553-4400 for the Wall Street Journal.
Anna, Alex, Gabby. Talk about talent. Join Molly Sims for the world's sexiest athletes. Presented by Us Magazine.
Who's hot and who's the hottest?
Part of the Block. Tonight at 8 on ESPN.
I'm Brian Kenny. Coming up on SportsCenter, Championship Sunday in the NFL. Can the Patriots go in and steal one from Pittsburgh? Plus, Shaq and Kobe back in Philly for the first time since last year's finals. Join me and Trey Wingo, SportsCenter, 7 Eastern.
The Georgia Gym Dogs are celebrating here in Gainesville, Florida. They are the 2002 Super 6 Challenge champions. The final team results: Georgia scores a season-high 196.525. They hold off Alabama. Bama was steady. UCLA was good, but the Bruins made too many mistakes. Florida, LSU, and Penn State rounding it out. Our all-around winner was the great Kinsey Rowe. She didn't win any individual title, but her consistency got her to the all-around championship title here at the Super 6. The individual titles, how did it shape up? Of course, Kinsey Rowe, the all-around champion. Bars, Jamie Dancher, UCLA 9.975. Beam, Corey Fritzinger, University of Georgia 9.9. And how about Nikki Arnstad on floor? The only perfect 10 of the meet. Nikki Arnstad, LSU. The vault was a tie. Shannon McEachern and Jamie Dancher, LSU and UCLA, a 9.95. Georgia, our team winner. And standing by with my partner, Kathy Johnson-Clark, one of the great coaches in the country. Her name is Suzanne Yocklin, and her #1 gymnast